नमस्कार, माननीय श्री जी किशन रेड्डी जी, ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर टूरिज्म कल्चर एंड नॉर्थ ईस्ट, हमारे वेल विशर किरीट सोमैया जी, मिस्टर विनोद अग्रवाल, वाइस चेयरमैन CM, and Mr. Rohit Srivastava of Tata Motors, and all my colleagues and dear friends. It is really a good day for us. For long we have been trying to build ties with tourism ministry, and tourism is integral part of our business. So because of tourism, many of our problems are getting solved. So Honorable Minister, just some statistics I would like to give you. What services we provide to our nation. So overall, if you look at our share of transportation in the industry, out of total 19 lakh buses, 17 lakh buses are owned by private operators, sir. So 92% are contributed by private operators. And 1.3 lakh are contributed by state transport undertakings and 20,000 additional in state transport undertakings under public-private partnerships. When it comes to actually carrying of passenger trips, so all airlines put together carry about 6 lakh passenger per day. All railways put together, including metros, carry 2.6 crore people per day, out of which Bombay Suburban only carries 70 lakh people per day. When it comes to buses, all state transport undertakings put together carry somewhere around 6.5 crore people per day. When it comes to private operators, sir, we carry 32 crore people per day. So this is our contribution for the society. Unfortunately, it is not being recognized the way it should get recognition. So I believe that if something is done to improve tourist inflow, bus is the right medium to promote. Sir, globally we are somewhere around 56th in ranking, and our outbound tourists are growing compared to our inbound tourists. So if we want to actually improve inbound tourism and even our domestic tourism, then bus will be the biggest contributor. Sir, बस जब भी एक एग्जांपल देता हूं मैं आपको, हिमाचल का देता हूं क्योंकि हिमाचली लोग आए हैं, और हिमाचल का एग्जांपल is applicable for all states which are dependent on tourism. And India has natural beauty, historical background, religious background. So many religions are originated in India. So with this, we should be carrying maximum number of people in our country. We should be attracting more number of people in the country. So from bus point of view or even tourism point of view, sir, two things are important at tourist places. At many tourist locations, sir, we don't have pick-up or drop points. And that is why our buses stand far away from tourist spot and cars go up to even tourist spot. So that's why people avoid to travel buses. But sir, let me tell you, one bus when it carries passenger occupies only at the most 10 square feet of space, whereas when same person travels in the car, it occupies at least 100 square feet of space. So roads are getting congested, tourist places are getting congested. People don't understand whether they are in Hyderabad or they are in some tourist place, because those places are so crowded by cars, so it is polluting, and all this can be eliminated to some extent. So I can give you one example of Himachal. In a state, if one bus carries 30 people per day, per bus, And at any tourist location like Himachal or Kerala or Rajasthan, or you can even Hyderabad or Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, whatever, people at least go there for 7 days. So these 7 days, those 30 people spend at least 5,000 rupees per day. So with this 5,000 rupees per day, per bus collection goes to somewhere around 7,000, 5,000 multiplied by 30 multiplied by 7 days. So if you look at the kind of GST which can be collected from each bus, that will go into at least 20 lakh rupees GST can be collected from each bus. So GST collection will be much more, but because vehicular tax is more, not more buses are going. So if you go to any tourist destination, you will find number of buses are not growing the way cars are growing. And that is why those places are getting polluted, and that is why those areas are not being promoted by bus operators. So my request to you, sir, is, so if at all, if we want to increase tourism, bus is the right medium. It can give 4 advantages. First advantage is in terms of overall taxation I am talking about, not motor vehicle tax. I believe that motor vehicle tax should be made zero so that more and more people get economical travel and they travel to tourist places more. When more people come, they spend more and GST collection will go up. So first advantage to government is GST collection, which will be more than their vehicular tax collection. Second advantage is, since buses occupy less space per person, those spaces will be less crowded, less polluted, less accidents. So healthcare also cost will come down. Building of roads cost will come down. Healthcare cost will come down. So cost of infrastructure development and health will come down. Pollution will come down, and people will get more economical way of traveling there. So I believe that Tourism Ministry and Bus Operators Confederation of India should enter into some kind of MOU wherein we come together and promote tourism. So if that happens, sir, I can assure you that my car and bus operators will give better services at every nook and corner of the country. We have more than 20,000 members, and they are spread across the country. So with this note, I would, since the minister has this time, I would like to thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion, and I hope that going forward with your leadership, tourism will grow in the country, not only for domestic tourists, but for international tourists. We have excellent buses, we can cater to any level of foreign tourists. So, thank you very much. Dhanyawad. Namaskar.